One I spoke with says they're definitely going to enforce it. They just have to see more details about what that will look like. Still, some business and political leaders worry about what enforcement measures will be taken.
It's so good to have it back. The bakery was our cologne. Anything else?
At Can Brasserie in Carytown,
One of our old cooks made them custom for us.
GM Paul Kincaid wearing this French flag patterned face mask.
Macaroni Gruyere, yep.
In keeping with the spirit of the restaurant and the time.
Why not do something that's going to help, even if it's a little bit? Let's go for it.
This is about people's health. It's not about locking people up in jail and giving them large fines.
Those words Tuesday from Governor Ralph Northam, announcing a statewide facial covering requirement. But questions arose about enforcement of it when the actual text of the order included the phrase punishable by a Class 1 misdemeanor.
The governor is essentially asking businesses to police themselves, and I'm not sure who's going to do the ultimate enforcement, but it seems like he's asking the 18-year-old at the checkout counter to act as the enforcement arm of the state.
We asked the governor's office for clarification. Officials tell us local health departments will be responsible for enforcement by taking out a court injunction against a business that egregiously violates the mask order. The administration says such violators would likely be issued a court summons, not taken to jail.
If a restaurant's not in compliance or another business is not in compliance, the circuit court can step in and say, look, either you comply with this or you will have, XYZ sanctions as a result.
The Virginia Chamber has voiced concern that in order for businesses to comply with the mask order, workers may have to confront customers. Our legal analyst says businesses already have a tool at their disposal.
When it's private property, they always have the right to exclude someone from their property. Might not be good business, but it might also help keep them in good stead with the health department.
One order of the pumpkin frets and one New York strip.
Back at Can, Kincaid says they'll ask their customers to follow the rules.
But in this business, you meet all types of people, and it's nothing that you're not used to.
The governor's office calls the enforcement tools at their disposals imperfect, and they say they hope that health officials do not have to use them. You can read more detail about this issue on WTVR.com.